Hey guys, P&C Star One here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a BeamNG Drive map. Now this map is called It's Your Boy Off-Road, and when you first load up the little selector thing, you have many options, but we're going to start with the default location. And the cool thing is, and I've seen this happen with some other maps, the default location will just spawn you at any one of these random maps, which, like I said, has happened before in this game, but not for a while, I don't think. Um, but I already have the map loaded up, so if I can get rid of the main menu, here we are, and I guess we spawned in at the sawmill, so it's pretty good size, actually, even though it only has 3 buildings. It has a lot of roads, and oh, look at that! I never noticed that. There's a boat that actually moves. You know, I never noticed this before, so well, we're going to go. Yeah, we're talking about a boat all of a sudden. Yeah, that's really cool. It's actually really low. Oh, that's actually a 3D model, but it's really low quality when you get near it. So we're just gonna stay away from that. And oh no, you can see my tire marks from my testing. But the first thing we need to do is get a new vehicle because this car is, it's a good truck. It's very lifted and off-roady, but we need something with a snorkel for the entire map. And so we're going to stay with the D series, but we're going to go with a, where is it? Where is it? It's always farther down than I remember. We are going to go with the D15 off-road because this has a snorkel and it's also good for paved road driving, which there is some of on this map, as it has a supercharger with the biggest V8 possible you can get. So we are going to, oops, I put it in low. We're going to lock the differentials and put it in 4-wheel drive. So this is actually pretty deep mud, so you don't want to be taking your nice interior or whatever through here. No, this is for at least a semi-truck. But you'll see why this is a good truck in a little bit for this. There are plenty of roads on this map, so we're not going to see them all. And it's not even that big of a map, but there's just so much packed in. But you can see here there's all of these tree stumps, not stumps on the ground. And so that's just, it's just, I guess, because of the sawmill, and yes, I know there's a road back there, we will be returning to that. And boom, this is why you want something, not necessarily with a snorkel right here, it's just, you want something lifted, and what is the automatic transmission doing? Okay, I'm putting this to manual, so just go into first, and just stay in first gear. You don't need to be going into second for no reason. And now that we're out of the water, I can put it back into automatic mode, and it's gonna continue to be stupid. This is why I used to not use the automatic transmission. It's stupid, and oh, I can't see where I'm going. And okay, we actually managed that without crashing, so I consider that a win. So this road just, it goes through the woods, and there are plenty of paths. Excuse me. I cannot speak. It's late, so I cannot really speak. But there are plenty of paths going off of this road, and but we're not gonna be taking a look at all of them. I've said that already, but we really aren't. So yeah, why don't we just crash into one of these stumps? Oh. That actually, this thing still drives. Did I just, nope, okay. So let's crash it some more, and yeah, this thing is tough. Oh, And we are on our side. So here's a look at the damage, and we could flip this back up and continue driving, but it's pretty bad, so we're just gonna bring it back up to here, and don't crash into that stump, yes. And so we're just gonna continue going and come over here, and this is a very off-road map. It's very much it's very much a nice map. I love this map, and it's not one of the maps that just kills your frame rate. It's not a good frame rate, but it's good for this computer. And here is one of the paved roads, and that's why I really like this off-road truck, because it has the supercharged big V8, so it's actually good on pavement and on dirt. And I'm sure if you could get fast enough, you could go flying. And ooh, there's a nice crash into this bridge, which a lot of the stuff on this map is reused over from places like East Coast USA. So it's not like custom built stuff, it's all mostly stock stuff from maps like East Coast. But if we continue on, we will eventually come to a small town. And when I say small, I mean very small. You'll see the entire town in probably around 30 seconds. But we will be going the other way on this road, and we will be looking at some of the dirt roads off of this road. And I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but for a second, above the top of the truck, in the very top of the screen, there was a bird flying over, which is another thing that's unique on this map. It has birds that fly around, and apparently a boat that drives around. So I've never seen that in any other maps, except in the old altitude map, there was a squirrel on one of the dirt roads that would just kind of run back and forth. Oh, and here's the small little town, but if we just, we're gonna go straight here. And so we have a gas station, a car dealership, so surprisingly, a lot of houses, a really big house over there, and this actually has a 3D roamer model, which is pretty cool. And oh, there's a shadow of another bird. But yeah, this is a really cool roamer, and it actually looks like a roamer. It's not like these little covered cars where I think that may be like a sunburst or something, but you literally cannot tell. All you can do is look at the body shape. But I know, like, there's Barstows that are covered, there's sunbursts that are covered, there's some roamers that are covered, and here's a little fire station, just reading the signs, and I guess this is where all the lumber from the sawmill goes. And so we've got a fence, which is pretty grabby if you crash into the side like that. Like, it just goes inside of the truck. So, not exactly realistic there, but otherwise, this map is great. And so, we're gonna come out of here, and so the road I want to drive down is just around this corner, I believe. Because when I first came into this map a day or two ago, I spawned in at the town, so I kind of know where I'm going from the town. So down this road is actually one of the, I think it might actually be the only custom building on this map. So this is, once we get to it, and this is a very dark place. Not like dark, but just, it's not light, and yeah, we crashed into a tree. I'm not going to show you the damage on that one, because it's literally just a dent in the front bumper with a tree. But here's another reason I want a truck with a snorkel. And yeah, this I'm pretty sure would flood a regular truck, or it would be pretty close. Yeah, you can just see this truck is good for this. And yeah, this would definitely flood a regular truck. I know because I've tried. And so, if we get up here and we actually get some grip and the automatic transmission can figure out what it's doing. I can see the house, and I've never seen this house on any other maps. So this is a custom-built house for the game, or for this map, sorry, not for the game, but as you can see, it's very shadowed for some reason, so I'm just gonna turn on my headlights, and so you can kind of see it's a dark wood house, and it's a very nice place. No garage, unfortunately, so not sure that I would live here, but it's a very nice place, and I have no idea what those things are, because they seem a little bit too tall to be rocks, but they just kind of stick out of the ground, like stumps and rocks. It's very strange. Or it may just be my camera angle, and so we are off the road again, because I can barely see the road. And so it makes sense that we got off of it and back into the water, and just, you can see with the watchtower over there, I haven't actually figured out the way to get to that yet, so maybe I'll take the free cam over there eventually. But you can see it over there, and if this thing will get up onto the dirt, there we go. Now I can actually start to move a bit. It's hard moving through water. So, yeah, this road is just very hard to see, so if I crash a lot, that's why. You know why. So, if we just watch out for the trees. Oh, no. Oh, okay. We're just gonna back it up slowly and accelerate. And I'm sorry for not letting you see the damage. I'm so used to just crashing a car and then saying, okay, I'm gonna immediately reset this, because that's what I do when I play BeamNG, not making a video. So I'm gonna try not to reset a vehicle, and I'm gonna try to either drive it or just take a look at the damage. But again, roads, some of them we will be coming back to. Some of them we just aren't going to see at all. If you want to see them, I will have a link to this map in the description so you can go and download it from the forums. But also, the day that this is coming out is my mother's birthday, so happy birthday, Mother. I don't have anything I'm going to say, so I'm just going to say that. Because this is not a scripted video. I just said I'm going to go this way and this way and this way, and I just kind of remember it. Because, well, I remember things, and ooh, that was actually really nice. I thought I was going to rip the bed off, or rip half of the bed off. But this is a really nice truck. I like the step side. I don't really like the cab though. It just doesn't really fit the step side. And so here we have more places you could probably fly if you could get fast enough. So we're just gonna sit down, because I don't want to crash this thing currently. I mean, we will crash it, because I can see the place I'm going to crash it. So, you know, have you guys ever been driving along at 58 miles per hour and say, oh no, I'm low on gas, and then you completely miss the gas station and crash into the trees on the other side? Because that's what just happened. And I meant to actually crash into the gas station, but I just barely missed it. So I consider that a feat that I can never do again. And so here's more roamer models. That seems to be the only map, or the only car on this map. Oh, and you can go straight through that. I did not test that, so, but it's a blue one this time, so it's a little bit different. But the gas station is again just the one from East Coast. House is again just the one from East Coast. I really think that the one house I showed you earlier on the dirt road was just the only custom built house, and it might not even be custom. It might just be a house I haven't discovered yet on the map. Even though I have been playing this game for 1,000 hours. So just hop back on this road and just keep driving and make sure to stay on the road, because we don't want to go flying off. And crashing, but... Oh, and we went flying off and crashing, but this thing should still drive if I can get it out of the... Ooh, that was not good, but I think it's... Yeah, it's still alive. For a second, my tire was just completely broken, but then the game did a weird thing that it sometimes does, and the tire fixed itself. Yeah, the tire is completely broken, but it still kind of drives. We can't turn... Oh gosh, we can't turn left. I got confused on my left and right because I was at the front of the car, so I had to remember, okay, this is left and this is right, and this tire is just completely bent in, so this is not going well, but I can still drive, kind of. And this is not a good road to be driving a car with a completely broken tire. And again, it's very shadowy and dark here. There's a tree in the middle of the road right there. I remember that. It was a nightmare the first time, and it was a nightmare then. And wow, that door really bends forward, and really, that's what, you know what, no, this thing still I don't think has any damage, so we're just gonna pull it over, pull it over, there we go, and oops, I accidentally hit a bunch of buttons on my controller, not meaning to, when I grabbed it, and back up, and go forward, I said, and oops, and oh no. I feel like we're just gonna hit a tree. We did. Oh, and that actually stalled out the engine for some reason. Okay, this thing does not like hitting trees. Note to self, don't hit trees. And why did you go into second gear? I don't want you in second... Oh, this thing is just annoying me. I'm gonna reset it. And, oh, I did it again where I didn't let you guys see the damage. Well, I mean, you can go back and watch the video and see how damaged it was, but over here we have something a little bit strange. So we have this really, really nice house on a hill, but then we have Gem Classics, which, if you don't know, this is a dealership from East Coast USA, so I'm assuming it's a dealership here, because I'm sure there are ways that you could cover up that sign. So why is there a dealership out in the middle of the woods? I don't get that. But I'm sure you could cover up that sign somehow. I'm not a Mac maker, guys. I don't really... I've never gotten the grasp of the map editor, so... You just... ooh. Yeah, that... Right, and oh dear, okay, we are stuck inside of the tree, so pull it back, there, oh, camera, stop spinning, and here we go, and we're gonna definitely be hitting more stuff, I can guarantee that. So, you know what, actually, boom, now we probably won't be hitting anything, and wow, that broke the front drive shaft, damaged the oil pan, and stalled out the engine all in one. Oh, it also broke the radiator, but I thought there was a message that said radiator damaged or something. But it's definitely damaged. You can see it in the indicator down on the bottom. But for not having a front drive shaft and having a bad radiator and oil pan, just kind of still pretty well. I'm keeping an eye on that temperature gauge. Oh, the front bumper just fell off. Okay, and yes, this is exactly where I want it to be. So you may recognize this area as the it's the sawmill. Linked out on my words, and this is a part where we're gonna need the four-wheel drive because we need to go into low gear. And we need the four-wheel drive so we can just kind of get over all these rocks. Because this thing is not a rock crawler, and I know there are rock crawler versions of the vehicle. I know there are, but I want to stick with this truck because it's doing good, and I know a lot of other YouTubers would be switching vehicles all the time, but I like this truck, and it really likes to stall out and pop tires. I've noticed that this area really likes to just pop your tires. So, again, gonna reset. That time there wasn't as much damage, so it's okay that I didn't have to see it that time, but I'll be better about that. And so, just gonna, yeah, those first really tall areas are really, really grabby for your tires for some reason. So, if you can just get over those, then you can sort of be good. I mean, it's still a pain in this truck, and we've just gotten it stuck again, so reset it again. And oh, come on, come on. It's this stupid transmission. No, go. Oh, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Okay. And okay, just stay in first gear, and I bet you we'll make it this time. Yep, we made it that time. So now we can go back into automatic mode. Car. And just be careful over the rocks. And I said be careful. Not being careful, car. And go again into a tree. Wow, did you see how far down that suspension was hanging? I don't know if that was on purpose, if the suspension was supposed to do that, or if that's just this truck completely died. And there goes the front bumper again. And, uh-oh, we lost the exhaust. Oh, like I care. That just means it's louder sounding. Which probably also means it's completely illegal, but it's a video game. I don't care. And oh, don't. Okay, I thought the bumper got stuck in the. Oh, it did get stuck in the wheels. The bumper is stuck inside of my truck. It's probably nearly impossible for you guys to see that, but the bumper was. It might still be stuck inside of the truck. No, it's not. I don't know what happened to it, but don't tell me we're stuck inside of this tree. No, we are not, so just pop off, and there's the bumper. So, in fact, get unstuck from the truck. And I think once we get out of this dirt road, it's gonna be the end of this video, so I just have to continue talking. And yeah, this is back to a road you've already seen, so that is a fair bit of the map. So I'll give you a quick overview so that you can just kind of see the map from above. And it is a fairly good sized map, so, but you can just see, yeah. Oh wow, this is, no, wait, no. It's just this part. It doesn't, I thought this was all part of the map too. No, it just ends right there, so it's not an insanely huge map. Like, we drove all of this road. Like, we drove all of this. And, like, we didn't get to that part, though. I don't believe we saw there. No, we did. That's the woods with the dealership. We didn't see the some of the islands, most of the islands, actually, but there's where we started, and so we just kind of, you can see where we went up here, and then we came all the way back and went up there, and went through the woods, and all the way back to where we are right now, which is right here, I believe, somewhere around here. So, that is an overview of this map, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, just, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. You know, this thing is really quiet for having side pipes that don't look like they have much muffler at all. Or any muffler. Very quiet. Bye.